Alright, so we got those all ground off and down, and they got the head off of them. And what I do is I just take a little pick or flat screwdriver. I don't put it in between the brass and the wood. I kind of dig it into the wood and push down. Like I said, I don't want to ding that brass up too much. It takes a little bit of effort, but once you get it worked in there, it comes out pretty good. Do the same for the other side here. Just don't want to ding up your brass. I got the wrong flat piece I grabbed there, and here's the right one. Just pull that out like that, and what that leaves is it leaves these rivets, these pins. You can push them in, but because they're too long, I have to grind them shorter to get them out. I mean, it's probably more work than what most people do, but I'm new at this, so I'm gonna go ahead and grind those off. So we got those pushed off, and you can just go ahead and just push them straight through, and get them out of there so they're out of your way. Alright, so there's a 110, buck 110. Has the all taken apart. You got the back spring, the tension rod, your rocker rivet. The knife is pretty plain Jane here. We're gonna sit there and pick out some scales. We'll go ahead and do some file work on the back spring, and we'll do it all the way up the blade, and I'll go ahead and pull this blade out so you guys can actually see how that's done as well. Alright, so we go back to the hole that we used, that I made. You can use a 2x4 with a hole in it, or however you want. I lay a towel on there. I just don't want to ding up the brass. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this pin. You can see the pin pretty easily. It's a brand new knife, but it's pretty tarnished. You can see the difference in there. So we're gonna go ahead and put that right above that hole. Back to the punch. I had a better punch, but I broke it, so I'm using this one right now. What you want to do is when you get it broke loose, you do have to hit it a little hard. You don't want the punch to go into the hole. You want it to get through just enough, and then find either that or get a skinnier punch like I did have right here. But I broke it, or bent it pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pound this out, and you can see how this works. So we got it broke loose. Make sure it's underneath that hole. And go ahead and tap her on out. Got it out. You can see it sticking through. Usually with mine, I can get the blade out. That's pretty much how you take the blade out. And then I'll go ahead and get a pair of pliers and pull that out. I do not reuse the old pins. They've already been expanded enough. I just get a brass rod and make my own.